Hi, I'm Wayward, and this is Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath. Looking at a 1 versus 1 right now on Tiki Turmoil. In the bottom left is Asian in Norway, who I will be calling Norway in this match because the name is a little weird to me. He is playing plain old GDI. Looks like he's got an engineer and a 2 rifleman squads out. Those rifleman squads, of course, coming from the sell-off of buildings. 2 from turrets, and now 1 from a sold barracks. And in the top right is Alibaster. Alibaster also coming out with an assimilator, and I imagine there is a buzzer swarm somewhere. It's hard to find sometimes because the minimap in this game is notoriously bad. Both players, of course, capturing their Tiberium Spike, which, for those who are unfamiliar, produces a steady trickle of resources. It also grants you a little burst of resources when you first capture it. Buzzer Swarm, they're getting killed off by those riflemen. Of course, it's hard to kill a rifleman squad without 2 or more Buzzer Swarms. The range does give them the advantage. Pretty standard opener for Norway at the moment. Just a bunch of harvesters coming out. I think I mentioned it, but Alibaster is Reaper, and he's basically doing the exact same thing on his part. So, not too much going on right now. I'm going to take a look real quick. So, Alibaster does have a buzzer swarm out here. This actually is one of the... let me show you. So, I love this about Command & Conquer games. Even Kane's Wrath, when you move and reveal the Fog of War, it leaves the Fog of War revealed for a couple seconds, like 10-15 seconds. Quite a long while, which really helps for scouting. A lot of other RTS don't do that, and I really like that about this game. Moving out his drone platform, Alibaster is taking his natural, as is Norway. What I did notice just a second ago is Alibaster has a foundry, so he has a second build queue. It's a big deal for Command & Conquer. It's doubling the rate at which you can produce buildings, so... Norway with a good scout here on the edge of the map, and Alibaster expanding again, going down to the 3rd Tiberium field, where Norway is still just on 2. Starting to come out with vehicles. Here's a APC, and that's it for just now. No tech for either player yet. We are, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And going to be doing a 5th refinery pretty soon. 2, 3, and a 2nd war factory for Norway. So he's going to be really aggressive. Going to be pumping out lots of vehicles with these resources that he's accumulating. Where Alibaster is... He's got a portal out. Going to try to take that Tiberium Spike, but looks like that assimilator not gonna get that lightning spike out. That's a support power defensive turret. Man, that assimilator being really patient, just sitting there waiting for a chance to do something. That portal goes down, so not super great for Alibaster, but he does have a warp sphere down here, giving him 2 actually. Alibaster does have tier 2 out. Shardwalkers and Disintegrators, not the best possible combination against this. Seekers, I think, would probably do better. We have some APCs and Predator tanks. It's a little unfortunate that they're kind of almost the same shape. It's hard to tell how many of each you have. They just get kind of muddy next to each other. They look very, very similar. There's kind of enough differences, but I really wish they took it a little further. Real quick, while that's going on, we see that Norway has tier 2 out and is just pumping out vehicles. It's a Predator tank that's not getting involved in the combat. Ballsy Rifleman Squad I'm actually surprised by how well these Shardwalkers and Disintegrators are... Oh no, we have the EMP, or the Stasis support power out, cutting the army effectively in half. I still don't know that this is quite enough. They do still has an ADC out here. We do have more tanks coming in, so this not being as effective as it could. Cutting the army in half a little bit, but not really getting any kills while that stasis was active. So a bit of a wasted resource there. But Alibaster is rapidly mining out, so he's going to have a lot of resources to spend. And also on tier 3 with now 2 warp spheres. Yep, remember the name. And 2 portals now. 1, he just sold off the other one. Norway doing well, but losing his window in which this sort of push is going to work. Once this tier 3 starts coming out, that's going to really make it bad for Norway. He is expanding to his 3rd and is going to be able to start harvesting that sooner or later. Tiberium spike going down, so that long-term income going to be denied Norway. Harvester sneaking out here. I would think to grab Blue Tib, but actually just harvesting from his opponent. That's an interesting choice. Not really punishable, though, because there's enough going on over here. Shardwalkers getting a little aggressive. That's probably not the best choice. Let's just take a quick look at the base. We do have tier 3 out for Norway, and that there is a research that's been completed. Buzzer's getting the scout of this 3rd off. There's a lot of vulnerable surface area now. Oh, we do have a lot of these Shardwalkers, these Reaper tripods, rather, is what I was talking about. And we have some Storm Columns out. Now, this is not the most impressive looking turret in the world, but very powerful. The Ion Storm, of course, causes Storm Riders to get some sort of benefit, and then lightning shoots lightning bolts. So, pretty cool. But these tripods are charged up with Tiberium and are going to make short work of anything. Just some riflemen being annoying, getting the scout off, lightning spike being annoying, putting a little bit of damage on those harvesters. We do have railguns out, and mammoth tanks finally starting to come out for Norway. So he has successfully transitioned to tier 3. This aggressive harvesting is now going to get punished as these shielded harvesters starting to go. Oh, he's not intending to do this. They're just going. That's the closest spot. That's not great. A lot of tripods, though. This could be really, really bad for Norway. Norway pushing in, gonna crush the base up here. Honestly, Alibaster should just sell this off, not taking that opportunity, though. Enough other stuff going on. What is going on? Why are they up there? What is this drone platform doing? Is he gonna start offensively turreting? There's not. What is he gonna do? What is he trying to do with that? It's a lot of stuff going on all over the map right now. Hard to keep tabs on it. This army, unfortunately, I think, caught by these tripods and gonna get cleaned up. I don't think there's nearly enough army over here. Drone platform taking a bit of incidental damage from this APC. That could be bad for... Is that a second one? No, I think that's his main platform. What is he doing? He's setting up right next to the... He's repairing it. Well, Norway missing the opportunity to take this drone platform out. It's going to be able to repair itself. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. Building a gravity stabilizer right next to the enemy base. I'm not sure what the plan is there. Not a ton of damage dealt. I don't see like a signal transmitter for anything really, really devastating and powerful, but maybe devastators. These tripods are definitely nasty, but this is a bad army to attack into, I think, for Alibaster, throwing those tripods away against all these railguns, and also leaving the husks there in case Norway wants to... That's nice, using the phase to get some tank crushes. These very heavy vehicles, of course, crushing the lighter vehicles, I believe. Or are they just trying to get the Just trying to get the EMPs. I'm not sure what they're doing. I don't know. A second army attacking down here into Norway's base. Gonna be kind of bad for Norway. It's like taking out that war factory. Looks like actually taking out enough power plants to depower those tech buildings. Actually, Norway could lose his tech, which would be really bad for him. He managed to clean up those tripods handily, but now in danger of losing his base too. Oh, we got hammerheads out at some point. And they're loaded with zone trooper. Loaded with zone troopers as well, which is typically what you see. A second drone ship? Yes, a second drone platform. So Alibaster keeping up with the extended production. Interesting strategy. So Norway's making a big mistake here. I don't know where his army is. Where is that? Where is his army? Where? What happened to Norway's army? He's capturing these tripods. I think that's a good call. They're moving back into the north. He's not going to be able to do much here in the short term, and in the meantime he's in danger of losing not only his power, we do have units coming out down here potentially from this portal, but his tech. We do have the hammerheads able to defend this and a sonic emitter, but if Alibaster focuses down here, he's gonna really tear up Norway's production. Now this is not great for Alibaster. He's going to potentially lose his tier 2, losing this old refinery. There are a ton of tripods down here, so this is going to be costly for Norway if he wants to attack into this. Hammerhead's doing an okay job, but this plasma missile battery going to be able to put the hurt on them if they get too close to the tripod. So well played by Alibaster. At a bit of a standoff, a bad engage here by Norway, losing him part of his army. These Reaper tripods coming out and crushing these tanks. I think that was a mammoth that just went. No, it's a regular predator. This kind of unused warp gravity stabilizer, rather, just got scouted. There are some stuff here. What is he doing? I am baffled by this, that he would just leave all of this stuff down here on his doorstep. Shardwalker upgraded to blue shards. Hammerheads being annoying. It's like cleaning up some more infrastructure. And this is all of Alibaster's infrastructure right now. Drone platform going to be taken out by these mammoths. I think that's a good choice. I think these are... Yeah, these Reaper tripods belong to Norway. He's stolen a ton of them. Tier 2 coming back. That's a really weird place. So you're being attacked, so you drop Tier 2 down. Those mammoths not going to stand up to those tripods, but... those tripods could push in and just take this out. Again, I'm baffled by Norway doing this. Like, he's attacking what? This empty base? I mean, I guess if he could crush it, but he's losing all of his stuff in the meantime. We do have another war factory up here, but the tech is going to go down. It's right here. It's right in the path of these tripods. And the hammerheads are nice, but they're not going to completely crush these shardwalkers. And there, the tech is now vulnerable. I'm just shocked. Alibaster already like sold off some of this stuff. Alibaster's actually lost his tech and is in real trouble with his base going down, but I just don't understand throwing your tech away like this. There goes Tier 3 is going to go down there. Now the mammoths are gone. Power plant going to lose the Tier 2 for the command post. There it goes. So both players making some, to me, baffling choices. This is a couple of mammoths, but that's not going to stop this giant tripod army. from coming in here trying to wreck the remains of Norway's base. Norway did move over here to the other side of the map, which I think is smart, able to start mining this regenerated Tiberium, transferring over a lot of these harvesters, but there's all of Norway's stuff gone, and there's still a ton of tripods. Let's see. Alibaster moving his drone platform. There's not a lot of resources over here. This actually is the best spot for resources, but at least he'll be able to start building back up. He is in a bad way right now as Alibaster. MCV moving away from the Reapers. I think that's a good choice. Now here's Reaper versus Reaper. Shielded Reaper's clearly doing better. I don't know if there's much room for this MCV to hide in. Alibaster really aggressively trying to use his army to finish off Norway's stuff. I don't know that there's enough tripods. We do have the AP ammo. MCV gets the stun, but down go the last tripods, and actually giving them to Norway. So Alibaster is in really bad spot right now. He has given up. I think that's the right call. So crazy back and forth. They ended up on each other's end of the map. Let's take a quick look. Norway doing really well in terms of units. Alibaster for a while having more structures. Alibaster having more resources almost the entire time. This is just Norway's decision making, keeping Alibaster on the back foot, making him make bad trades over and over again. You see, this tells the tale here. Here's one point where Norway was in danger of falling behind in the army count, but he ends up not doing that. So crazy match. Really fun to watch, I think. Thanks for watching, and I'm Wayward, and this has been Kane's Wrath 1.03. I'll catch you next time.